Nomawele. I'm Nomawele from Kenya.
Yeah.
I'm the last born at home. Yes, we were 7, but we are now 5. I lost a brother and a sister.
Okay.
So my mother is a widow. We lost our father when I was 9 years old.
Okay.
Yes. I have lived my life both 6 years in Durban. I lived with my aunt, the Tamlas, at the age of 12, and then I came back, and then I went back there into my high school. I matriculated at village high school at Tamlas. Then what happened? I went to study at the University of South Africa. And then we didn't have money to further. I only did one first semester. Coincidentally, I was pregnant.
Oh,
then I came to Lusikisiki. So it was the bad news for my family because there's no girl that has a child outside the wedlock until this day. I'm only the one that has a child.
Oh, okay.
So when I came to Lusiki, I volunteered at social development in 2005 for 3 months.
Social development work?
Lusiki.
Oh, okay.
We were doing the food program where we used to go to the families, visiting families, and then those who get less than 200 income. So they were the one that qualified to get the food. So after that, I was not absorbed, but some were absorbed. Then, after that, I went to apply for a job in a bookshop while I was still pregnant. And I was taken. But 2 days before I was supposed to, few days before I was supposed to start, I then realized that no, it's not going to take me where I want to go. You know, I want to go to a place where I'm going to be able to serve, to serve people. The bookshop was not the line of work where I would want to work at that particular time.
I think he
came like I really had a very strong conversation within me. And then like, well, this is not going to help you. You're still young, don't take anything, And then I realized, okay, I called the gentleman, please, I apologize first and then I made the white line. I called and said, please, I'm already sick, please employ another person. I'm not going to be able to, and I apologize for the inconvenience caused. And then I gave birth to my son, and after that I requested my late brother, Nomawele Njongo, who introduced me to politics, who introduced everyone in the family, by the way, to go and ask for to help me to get to the PCO, ANC PCO, so that I volunteer there. And then he went there. Okay, before that I spoke to my mother. I said, Mama, please, I know we need money, but can you please give me a chance? I'll have money, but give me a chance because I needed a place where I'm going to learn and be informed about the current issues. So I went to volunteer. My brother went to speak there, and then I ended up volunteering there as an administrative assistant. To the office was under Minister Sebastian.
Oh, okay. Oh, no far.
No far, yes. And also there was MPL Buka, who's now late also. Yes, who was an MPL. And the administrator at that time was Mzwonke, who's now an MPL.
Oh, okay.
Yes. There were 3 ladies who were volunteering there. It was Nyameka, who's now a community development worker, and the late Tabisa Mdumani, whom I went to work with in Parliament.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when I arrived there, I volunteered. Yeah, it was nice. I enjoyed it. I never really feel like that I'm not working. I was very excited to work there. I started applying in Parliament.
Okay.
Everything began when I came to Lusikisiki, the Parliament thing, to want to go there. I applied in 2006. 2006, yes. 2005.
Okay.
Because I started there in 2005. In August, I was called to go in, and I was called for interviews.
Okay.
So that was my first time in Parliament to set my foot in Cape Town Parliament. And that day, it was a very important day in our Parliament because Lambo Nyoka, was ordained at that particular day where I was there.
Oh, as deputy president? Yes. Wow.
So it was a historic moment at that day. And I came back and I didn't get the job, but I never lost faith, you know, because I kept on telling my friend, I'm going to work in Parliament or I'm going to work in NEPAT. And they say, you are dreaming. I said, you know what, watch, you'll see. And then I reapplied, you know. And then I was called the following year, which, that was 2006. My other interview was NEPREP. And to make things nice, I was still interviewed by the same people who interviewed me previous months.
Oh, okay.
But now there were 3, there were 4 in the first panel. So officially I was employed, and then I started to work in Parliament on the 2nd of May 2006. Remember the first was a holiday.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And coincidentally, when I started to work there, Mama Stella, Kosazana Stella, Mafaku died.
Oh.
And then I started, and then I had to come back to the funeral. And actually, since they knew that we were working there, me and Tavis, and then we were in the list automatically. That goes to the funeral.
Oh yeah, and then so they...
Imagine I was from home and then I went back to Cape Town to start my day, and then from there I had to come the same Monday for the funeral. Oh, you know? Yeah. So my journey begins in Lucy. If I never came back home, I don't think I would have gone to Ghana. Okay. Because that's when I started to think that, okay, when this has failed, you know, let me try another way that will still take me to my dream. You know? So it's all began in Lucy. So I can say, I take home as, you know, though it's I mean, many people, they undermine the villages. Yeah? But I take my stranded home.
Now, ufike Parliament, you are there and you start doing your job and you are on the way to achieving your dreams.
And we were even poetic about it, you know. When you look at Parliament, we see a symbol, you know? Like of hope, a symbol of courage, and then all I wanted was to learn more from the leaders, you know. Because I remember when I was 18, we wrote about the role of a woman in South Africa. So I always wanted to be like that influential woman. So I wanted, when I was there, I was hungry to learn. I was there to learn, you know, from the leaders. Because I had this perspective, because I didn't know much about life. I think I was gullible. I was not realistic about things that happens in life, you know. Because when we are young, you see everything impossible, you know. Possible, you know, and you don't know the true character of people. You don't know when you see people appearing on the media, you only take what they say, you know. But then now, when you learn, you realize that life is not like this. People may say this and then live like this now. Yeah. You understand? So people, I've learned so much, but I didn't learn what I expected to learn in Parliament. Okay. I expected to learn something, but hey, life came and presented itself different, you know? Presented
itself in realistic.
Yes.
But this is the real life.
This is the real life, you know? I got all the punches that I never thought I was, I thought like I was, when things happened, I was like, I was watching a movie of myself, and it was like I was watching a movie of a little girl, you know. I could see myself, you know, going through those things, but yes, I'm in that body, but I could see myself somewhere, you know, going through problems, you know. The things that I went through, it was just a movie. I never really thought I would go through such thing. I never expected anything of that nature in my whole life, you know. But life presented itself different, and then I had to respond accordingly. You know, I wrote because I saw that there is a need. When I saw what is happening in our society, I realized that things might have happened to me, but as Nomawele, but as much as I've written about Nomawele, my story, but I've seen that my story is a story of many young girls and many women. I realized that many women every day go through what I went through, you know. So my story can be able to be a solution in their lives. My story is a story of courage, you know. They must know that they're not alone that went through what I went through. You understand? There are many people who go through what I went through every day. So now I want those who are unable to voice what they went through. Because other people, they die silence. You know? Others, they are afraid to be judged. You understand? Because our society, the abusers are paraded in our society, while victims, they be mocked, you know, they are treated in this day, you know, elegantly, you know. So now, writing this I could say it's a gift to other people who went through what I went through, because when they read the story, because this is a story lived, a life lived. This is not just a fiction, you know. So now at least they can relate to my own story, you know. Maybe they'll get a closure by reading my own story. You understand? They will know that they too can stand, they too can fight back when they go through things, in order for them to get a closure. Because when you don't get a closure, it's you live in the past, you know.
What gave you the courage to actually tackle a very powerful person?
You know what? Actually, first and foremost, I got pissed off when he called me after 10 days. You know, when he didn't realize that he has done something to me. You know. So when he called me and said he received a call from the Goniwe, why am I tarnishing his name? You know. That's when I realized that this person does not realize what he has done to me. You know. So he cannot apologize to a useless assistant. That's what I said at that time, because I was very pissed off. You know. And then what gave me a courage is the fact that anything, no matter who, like there is nobody who is powerful. I believe that God is powerful more than any other person. To me, people are the same, regardless of their positions or what. Only what is different between us and people is the status that people have. But we are all the people at the end of the day. If somebody has wronged another person, he's supposed to say, I'm sorry. You know? You know? When somebody does not say, I'm sorry, and then threatening you, you know, threatening your family or tarnishing your name, you know, you got to stand up. If somebody is stepping on your toes, you're going to say no. You know, I don't like this. Then you expect somebody to say, I'm sorry. Then if that person does not say, I'm sorry, then you have to continue challenging, you know. Because I'm the same. I might not have power, but I'm a person at the end of the day. You know.
You demonstrate so clearly in your book that even if we don't get equality, we can force it.
Yes,
we can show people that we are equal at the end of the day.
Yeah, we are equal. We are people at the end of the day, regardless of the status. You understand? It does not matter. I mean, remember, the same status that people have today that are abusing them, you know, they are given by us people, citizens. You know? So people who have the real power is the citizen, is the people. If people could work together, I think we have power to stop anything in our society. But as long as people watch and do nothing about something, there's never going to be any justice in this country or in our society.
And you clearly showed that you will get justice, should that it be.
I trusted God. Because I knew that, I lost trust because I saw betrayal. I know being betrayed, being isolated, you know, being the very bad person because I reported the big person, you know. But I trust the God that created me. You know, what is important, I've learned something out of my situation, that the most important thing that a person has to possess is the inner strength. Don't rely to other people's strength when you're in a situation, but have that inner strength inside you first, because people will discourage you, will judge you. As long as you know what happened, stick to what you know. You know? Whether what people say this and say this, tarnish your image, but stand for what you know. Stand for what happens. Speak the truth. The truth will always prevail.
So what was the response from the people you mentioned in the book, a few names that are very well known. From
So when it happened, I went to report it to a person that I was serving, and then she was shocked, and then she took it to Fegi Mentor, you know. And then Fegi Mentor responded. She became a mother, you know. She did not care about what other people were saying. She stood, you know, because I did not know her before my incident. I only saw her name in the weekly notices. And I thought she was a man, by the way. I didn't know that she was a lady. That's why when I first met her and I first smiled, I was like, yeah. I told her actually the first day, I didn't know that you were a lady. You were a woman, you know? Because I thought she was a man and I was still like crossing my fingers, you know? So she took it seriously, you know? And she stood for me till the end. Until this day, she's still a mother that I will always respect. But other people were nowhere to be found. You know? Other people were nowhere to be found. I didn't get no support. It was lonely, you know. But I was crying before God before starting a day. You know, it was never easy. You know, I was so used to hear bad things about me. You know.
So you were literally on that narrow and lonely road.
Absolutely. At time you'll find your own colleagues coming in and out of your office. You are being judged. I end up like spending more time in Fegi's Melo's office, you know. And I heard that they were those one who were busy mobilizing against me as a stage colleagues. Just because I said no, you know. And then I did something that I didn't understand, because I went to some of them and I asked, and then as usual, you know, I greeted them, I greeted them, you know. And they asked, I said, hey, today I'm so busy. What are you busy doing, my darling? They're asking, pretending. I'm busy mobilizing. All those people were busy. I'm busy investigating. All those people were busy mobilizing against me. And then I laughed. I don't know. I had so much strength that I didn't know. My intention was to send a strong message that I'm aware of what they are doing. You know? And then apparently they were stopped. You know, by another community, and we told them that, you know what, she has a right to report. So from my experience, I've learned something that sometimes women can be used to fight other women. Actually, they allow themselves to be a tool to fight others instead of protecting each other. They're supposed to be sisters keepers, you know? If your sister, if another woman, whether you know her or you don't know her, if something happens to another girl, you're supposed to be a shoulder to cry on. You should take somebody else's lives and make them yours, you know, instead of allowing to be used by heartless men in the abuse of others. You know?
Yeah, it's a very powerful story, and as a it's like out of this world. No one would have thought that maybe a little girl from your city could take on a mighty power and prevail, and you have prevailed. And someone might ask, after this whole thing went down, and how has your life been? How has it affected your life afterwards?
Yeah, it has not been easy. After everything, you know, when the tree has fallen, the roots remain. So even if the mighty man fell, but the roots remained. So it was never easy. I went through betrayal, isolation, being called all sorts of names. I was so used to be called, you know, they created another version that was in contradiction of who I am as a person, you know. I became a person many people would like to hate, you know. everyone that is new in the place, they were told about me, you know. So it was never easy. I went through stress moment. I was stressed.
So you were the example of what not to be like, eh?
Yeah, I could say so. You know, I went through a lot of hard moments, you know. In Lusikisiki, they can go to PPI printers. They'll get it. It's 250 a copy.
Okay.
Some people from other part of South Africa, they can get it by contacting me. It's 079-306-1668 or send me an email at njongo1@gmail.com. Soon it's going to be available in exclusive books and other bookstores in the country. Yes.
Wow.
And I'm launching it this month on the 20th of November at Johannesburg. I'm going to launch it at Melville in a place called Book Cycle Capital.
Okay.
Yeah, the launch will start at 1800.
Okay.
Yes, for 1830.
So that's Joburg and any other places?
Durban, it will be launched in late November.
Okay.
In Durban. Lusikisiki is not yet scheduled in the Kokstad in Cape Town. I want to launch it in a place that I lived. You know, yeah.
Okay. No, just apparently we'll keep a lookout for on Clever and Clever for the other launch dates.
Yes.
And Nomawele, congratulations. Congratulations on your book. Congratulations on the power that it's given you. And I'm telling you now, it's going to give power to a lot of other people.
Thank you so much. That is my wish. My wish is for this book to give inspiration and to touch many young and old women. And also interested for the men to read this book so that they may understand the effect the abuse cause, the effect that abuse causes in the lives of women. You know.
Okay.
Because I see, in order for us to take this, we need both genders to work hand in hand in order to uproot this epidemic.